Hi, I'm Jim and this is Jim's Fix-It Shop. And I've got another package from Dovoh, and this is a DR1 receiver. I don't know what the DR1 stands for, maybe Dovoh receiver number 1, I'm guessing. But this extends the distance of the laser by a lot. According to the book in the laser, the working distance is about 66 feet. This will extend the distance to 197 feet. Now it comes with a nice little carrying case with their name on it. And it comes with a clamp for the story pole. I seen this on Amazon, their website, and I said, oh man, I hope they send this, because it's pretty hard to use this. Well, you can use it by hand if you want to. Now it has a couple features on here that I have no clue why you would use one of them. And yes, I have my flannel on. I know I'm going to get questions on that. When I got up this morning, it was 50 degrees. And right now it's maybe close to 60 degrees. I'm an 80 and 90 degree guy. I like it warm. So I'll be wearing this most of the day. But back to our receiver. The first button on here, well, the center button, let's turn it on first. That's what the center button, you push and hold it. It pops on. Now it has a screen on the front if you're holding it up in a story pole, or you can hold it this way because it's also got a screen on the back. Extremely handy. I like that. And it runs on 2 standard AA batteries. I don't like stuff that has internal rechargeable batteries that you cannot replace. The laser has external rechargeable batteries, because once the battery gets done with its life cycles, you throw your product away. I don't like that. Sorry, just me. Now the first button you come to is the volume button. Now it's off. If you push it once, the little speaker is going to show up. You push it again, and you got 2 lines. That's high. The next button you push, and it's going to have something to do with these little up and down arrows. You got 2 lines that are separated. That's telling you that the accuracy at this point is plus or minus 3 millimeters, which is 1/8 of an inch. So you push that button again, it goes to 1 line. That's telling you that it's plus or minus 1 millimeter, which is 1/32 of an inch. Now, some of you contractors out there, and yes, I didn't read the book, why would you want to turn the accuracy down? I'm clueless. I have no idea why you wouldn't want to leave it on 1 line to make it as most accurate as possible. There's got to be a reason, or they wouldn't have put it on there. Let me know if you use these things. Now it's got a screen in the front. Let's say, I talked about that in the next half of this video. But you can use this position for a horizontal line. And if you're doing a vertical line, you can tip it this way. And it has a center mark right here to tell you where to mark the post or whatever you're doing. And if you use both lines at the same time, and let's say you want to put a fence up, you can get the fence posts in a straight line using the vertical, and then you can get the top of the post in a straight line using the horizontal position. Nice feature on that. Now this thing slides on here on a couple of dovetail slots in the back. And it locks in place pretty nice. you cannot get it off unless you push this little lock down. Now this is my old story pole I've used for, well, I just seen my line. I got my laser on over there. I've used this for years. I sided my house, my garage, my old house with this story pole. Now what's a story pole? I know some of you guys are gonna ask. Story pole, you put this on the bottom of this pole, you put it on the top of the cement block wall. And as you're putting siding on your house, you put a line at the top of each row of siding. So when you get around to the next wall, you can use all your marks to get the siding in the right position. In the third wall and the fourth wall. Now if you get off a little bit on each wall, when you come around to do the fourth wall, your lines are not gonna match with the first wall. I'll guarantee it. I've seen houses that way. That's where a laser is awesome. Otherwise, you use a story pole. Now this thing clamps right on here like this. Very nice. I don't want to drop it. And again, I can see it back here and I don't have to work like this. I like that little viewing window on the back. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold this where you can actually see this thing work. I don't know how low my line is. Down here a ways. You can hear it beeping. It's starting to see the line, and it wants me to go down a little bit yet. This thing is really sensitive, so it's hard to get it right in the middle. Now it wants me to go up. There it is. I don't know if you can see. Well, it moved on me. It is sensitive. There, I'm right in the middle. I don't know if you can see the solid line. Now I got to go up a little. There, I'm right in the middle. Nice little unit, but we're going to go next door because I don't have enough distance in this yard. My yard is small, thank the good Lord, because it takes me 4 hours every Saturday to mow that place, and I'm beginning to hate grass. I guess I agree with my grandfather. You can't eat it, why would you grow it? Makes sense. So we're going to run over there because I've got some flags stretched out to 200 feet. And we're going to see how far you can actually get away from that laser and have this detect it. So we're going to run over there and get this thing set up, and I'll be right back. So hang on. Okay, we're next door. I got this thing set up, and I don't know if you could see the flags way down there. There's yellow ones. I got one marked at 100 feet and another one at 200 foot. This is supposed to extend the range of the H3-360G laser to 196 feet, I think it said. We're way past that. I had to put some new markers out, and we're gonna go right towards that building right there. And I'm not saying that it's gonna keep its accuracy at this distance. I'm just showing you how far this thing will read. And I've got a marker, white marker in the ground at 100 feet, another one at 200 feet, and then they go every 25 foot until it hits the building at 297 feet. So this thing is on. You can see that you can hear it, I hope. The laser's on. I have it on pulse mode. So let's go up here at 100 feet and see what we get. Oh, sorry, I just kicked the tripod. Okay, this is our 100-foot marker right here. It's going to be shaky, so hang on. Yard is not as flat and level as I thought it was. I don't know if you'll be able to see this in the sunlight. I'm hoping you can hear that. That's picking it up with no issue at 100 feet. Now remember, they say this is supposed to extend the video. This is supposed to extend the distance to 196 feet, which is probably about here. We're going to shoot out to 200 feet, which is right here. Let's see where we are. Right there is right on. That's at 200 feet. We're already past what they said it'll work at. Here's another 25 feet. Now we're out here 225 feet. I'm hoping you can hear it. And we're in bright sunlight right now. So let's go to 250 feet. There's 250 foot from that laser. I don't know if you can see it down there or not. It's way over here somewheres. Let's see what it's picking up at. What they say, 250 foot. I hope you can see the screen. That's 250 feet and it's catching it without a problem. Here's 275 feet. Right there is center, right on center. Okay, let's go as far as I can go. This is 296 feet right here. This is 100 feet past what they said it will work at. I'm hoping you can see the arrows on this thing. I gotta find the line. Where are we? Gotta go up a little bit, down a little. Right on, right there. That's 297 feet. I can't go any farther unless I reposition everything. Let's walk back towards the laser and see at what point you can start to see it on my shirt. I think that was about 25 feet maybe. I keep kicking the tripod, sorry. Show you where we're going. Now we're coming up to our 100-foot marker. And it's pretty sunny out, but it's not very warm. It's about 65 degrees. And to me, that's cold. Let's see where it is. We can find it with this. Right there. We'll tip this down. It should be right here. And I don't see a line. Let's go up another 10 feet. Of course, this is pretty bright sun out here. Now let's see if we can find a line. According to this, it's right about here. And I still don't see a line. Let's get about maybe 10 feet away. Right about here. I can see it on this black. Let me spin you around here. Where'd it go? I can see it on this black thing. The bracket for the, I'm hoping you can, it's right here. So let's see how far back I can get before it disappears. I can still see it. I don't know if you can. I can still see it. Not real clear, but it's still there. I can't tell what you're looking at. The sun's so bright. I can still see it. So we're probably maybe 20 feet away. I can just make it out here. So I'm saying that's probably 25 foot away. Let me spin the camera around. There's where the laser is. Now I lost it. There it is. No, I can't see it anymore. So this is about 22, 23 feet. The line is gone. That's why these receivers are so important to have if you're going to be working outside in bright sunlight. I can't believe that this thing had picked up that line at that many feet away. Shut this thing off, maybe. Oh, come on. You're supposed to turn off. Oh, sorry. I know why it's not shutting off. I have it on self-leveling. I got to shut the switch off on the side. But that's it. I can't believe that this thing worked that good with this laser. They do recommend the, it says it on this side, they do recommend the H3 360G is for outside bright sun. And if you look back there, pretty much all the distance we're in direct sunlight. Over here it's a little shady. That's why I changed the where I had the flags, because the first flag at 100 feet was in the shade. I wanted more sunlight to really test this out, and I'm really impressed with it. Again, the accuracy at 297 feet, I don't know. I have no way of checking that. But as far as it working, it's way past what they say it can work at. Now, maybe they're saying at 196 feet, after that, it starts to change the accuracy of it. But you're not going to be building too many houses that you need this thing set up for 197 feet. That'd be a pretty big house. Now, if you were putting up a fence, you can easily move the laser. All you need to do is use your receiver and the last fence post you have up, put a line on it. Then when you move the laser, you can adjust your tripod and line up. At that point, you'll be able to see the line on the fence post. Set it right next to it. Line the line up, or line the laser line up with the pencil mark you made on your fence post, and now you can go out another 197 feet, putting up more fence posts. Now you can use this for, the line I had on was horizontal. You can turn a vertical line on, and you can use that to run all your fence posts in a straight line going down your property. Amazing tool. It works far better than I anticipated. Now the bracket that comes with this, you have a little lock right here you push on. Oh, don't want to stay up. You push on this and it slides off. You also have magnets on the top, so you can stick that on a side of a ladder, or really, I don't know why you would want this part fixed stationary. You have to move this to find your line. Now, if you have this set up, let me turn this, see if it's still level. Oh, I don't like that. I'm trying to get it leveled. Keeps hollering at me. Gotta get this thing so it's I don't know what it wants. It quit. Now you can turn on your horizontal line, your vertical line. Now you can see that on my hand, hopefully. I keep getting flashed with this thing. You can line it up this way. I wish the clamp would hook onto it so you could have it laying down. Now you can watch the screen. I can't get it, it's too touchy. I can't get it so it's right where that line will come on. But you can turn it this way to line up your fence posts and just use the vertical line instead of the horizontal. You could have both lines on and use it. Let me shut this off. You could use it to line up your fence posts in a straight line, plus the top of them. You could do both. Be very handy for that. So until next time, work safe, have fun, and we'll talk to you soon. So long.